In our garden we have cherry trees, apple trees.
And a pear tree.
Pear tree, but it doesn't...
It drops all the pears.
Yeah.
Like prematurely, and then it gets pears all over the place. I'm not sure I did a Moomin house when I did it. Because I had never seen the Moomin house, but lots of people. No, I'm you know.
I'm looking shocked because it's like.
I focused on the actual Moomin person.
Oh yeah.
You know. Anyway, yeah, I built that. I think it was to our daughter's like birthday or something. When she was 8 or 7 or something.